Tonight on Denver 7 News at 10, wading through raw sewage for nearly a week.
I can't live, I can't shower, I can't go to the bathroom, I can't go to my room, nothing.
Accusing the property managers of slow-walking repairs, this family in Golden is desperate for help right now. And Denver 7 Gives is stepping in.
Plus, a mother shaken. Her teen son in critical condition after a shooting on an RTD bus.
I'm terrified. I just want justice for my baby.
Tonight, police are asking for your help to track down the man responsible.
And crafting a rebound that works for everyone.
Immigrants are more likely to start businesses than non-immigrants.
The new effort in Denver to make sure every business owner gets a fair shot.
A family in Golden is still dealing with this mess nearly a week after it started. That is raw sewage backing up into their home, seeping into the floors, destroying their furniture.
And the family's been trying for days to get it fixed. They own the home, and they say the out-of-state company that manages the property is responsible for the sewage lines and is dragging its heels.
As Sloan Dickey reports tonight, Denver 7 Gives is stepping in to make sure this family doesn't have to sleep another night in that.
It's pouring in. There is no dignity here.
Kelly Salazar's home overrun with filth.
This is my only home. This was my dad's home. I inherited it when he passed away, and this is all I have. This is all my daughter has.
After a sewer line backup, everything she owns is now destroyed.
We're backed up in the yard. We're backed up all around the property. Underneath my home is completely drenched.
On Friday, when sewage started spilling on the floor, she contacted the RHP management company that runs her mobile home park, the Mountainside Estates in Golden.
They said they'd have someone out. No one came out Friday. We called Saturday. We'll have someone out. No one came out Saturday. Called Sunday. Same thing.
Salazar called several plumbers. She says they wouldn't do the work because the sewer line is owned by the property management company. So Denver 7 reached out to the management company as well and have not heard back.
It is a very serious health hazard.
3 days later, her home looks like this.
These were taken about 8 p.m. last night.
The backflow now spilling from the bathroom through her entire house.
It seeps into the wood, it seeps into the furniture, the carpet, everything.
After days without repair or cleanup, she says the home will likely be condemned.
Everything that I have, it's hard. It's heartbreaking because of someone else's failure to act.
After we saw the sewage for ourselves, Denver 7 in good conscience couldn't leave the Salazar family living in sewage. So thanks to Denver 7 Gives and donations from our general fund, the Salazar family, including 2 dogs, have a place to stay and a hotel for the week, and extra money for food. But Kelly Salazar isn't losing sight of the life she had just a week ago.
It is more than 4 walls. This was my dad's home.
A home now covered in filth.
This was the memories that we had with him, and it's just all we had left. And it's gone now. It's gone.
Sloan Dickey.
And it's not fair.
Denver 7.
It's just heartbreaking. Now listen, Kelly says she likely lost everything. So we've set up an easy way for you to help out. Go to thedenverchannel.com, click on the Denver 7 Gives tab. In the drop-down menu, select Help Family with Sewage Nightmare, and you can make your donation now.
And tonight in Aurora, mom is praying her youngest son pulls through after he was shot while on an RTD bus yesterday. Jeremiah Topping is in critical condition. Police say the attack happened around 5 p.m. near North Peoria Street and East Albrook Drive. And Topping's mom says he was on his way home from a friend's house when he was shot 4 times.
My heart drops. Nobody's ready to lose a child. Nobody wants to hear those things about their children. I don't know what to feel. I don't even know who that is or why he would even want to hurt my baby.
Well, police want to talk to this man. Take a look. They say the suspected shooter has dreadlocks with blonde or gold tips, and he was last seen wearing this white hoodie. So if you have a tip or if you know anything, call Metro Denver Crime Stoppers, and police are offering a reward of up to $2,000 for information.
We have some breaking news tonight. Nuggets-Pistons matchup at Ball Arena postponed tonight. The NBA called off the game just minutes before tip-off. ESPN reports a Pistons player either has tested positive or had an inconclusive coronavirus test, and because of contact tracing, well, Detroit didn't have 8 players needed for the game. So coming up later in sports, Denver 7 Sports Director Lionel Bienvenu is breaking down what this means for Denver.
All right, so it's February. It's also crunch time for Colorado's plan to vaccinate people age 70 and older. And the state is aiming to vaccinate 70% of that group by the end of the month. The state gave an update on its effort today. After large-scale clinics over the weekend, 39% of people 70 and older have received a COVID shot, with more than 350,000 doses still to be delivered by the end of the month. State health officials say they should be able to reach that goal easily.
So with that plan on target, Colorado is already looking ahead to the next group ready to be vaccinated. Starting next week, those 65 to 69 pre-K through 12 teachers and child care workers become eligible. The state plans to vaccinate a little over half of that group by March 5th.
And that's around the time Colorado plans to start opening up vaccinations to other frontline essential workers, including bus drivers, mail carriers, farmers. People 16 and older with 2 or more high-risk conditions can also start getting vaccinated at that point.
We know there's a lot of information to take in here, so if you want to get a shot, first thing you do, always contact your doctor's office. If you still have questions, then head to cocovidvaccine.org, or you can call the number on your screen. That hotline now is open 24/7, but a warning here, the wait can be hours long. And a reminder, this hotline is not the place to sign up for the vaccine.
Tomorrow, Denver will start accepting applications to pre-certify businesses for its 5-star program, which allows restaurants to increase capacity if they implement certain health and safety measures.
And as Denver7 CB Cotton reports, real efforts being made to make this work for everyone.
Now that people are back inside, business and restaurant owners can only hope to keep them there and get more through the doors.
That's the most challenging thing that we have faced.
Camila Robles owns 2 El Coco Pirata locations in Colorado. She says after a year where public health orders kept businesses closed and revenues down, she and other owners are hoping the state's 5-star program can help.
5 stars can really help us get a little bit more revenue.
Tuesday, Denver will begin pre-certifying 500 businesses for the 5-star program on a first-come, first-served basis. To apply, there is an HVAC checklist, application, and pre-audit prep list. Denver already offering all 3 components, and not only English, but also...
The biggest demand is for both Spanish and Vietnamese.
Eric Haraga leads Denver's Office of Economic Development. He says it was a priority to make Denver's 5-star rollout accessible.
So it is important for us to really look at our minority businesses. They have additional barriers that other companies don't have.
The 5-star program also has an audit process. When owners apply in a language other than English, Haraga says the auditor will also speak the same language.
Yes, we have been recruiting a small army within the city of both volunteers and city employees.
On Monday, Denver held town halls in both English and Spanish about the program. The Spanish, hosted by Colorado's Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
Right now in Colorado, we have an estimated 100,000 Hispanic-owned businesses.
Mike Ferrafino, Chamber President, says making sure program details are accessible is key to economic recovery.
The United States Hispanic market is often referred to as a country within a country. If it was its own country, the GDP would be $2.6 trillion, making it the 8th largest economy in the world. Colorado is the 8th most populated Hispanic state.
With those demographics, Robles says she appreciates the opportunity to truly understand.
As our minority, we know sometimes we don't understand the questions or we don't know exactly what it is.
Because her table is your table too.
We welcome everyone.
CB Cotton, Denver7.
Well, many Coloradans living in care facilities are already fully vaccinated. So the question now for their family members is, when can I visit? Contact Denver7 talked to Gretchen Samuels. Her 59-year-old husband, Mike, has a rare form of dementia and is in a memory care facility. And she's only been able to see him outdoors or from a distance for almost a year now. He's getting his 2nd dose of the vaccine tomorrow, but Samuels wants to know why there isn't a plan to let spouses or families get back together.
I want to be able to hug him, sit in bed with him and watch TV, just talk to him, help him, touch him. Is what I want to be able to do.
Contact Denver7 asked state health leaders when visitation restrictions will be relaxed, and they say they expect federal guidance in the next 2 weeks. But there's another challenge here. Care facility staff aren't willing to get vaccinated. There's a new report that says the CDC reports now only about 38% nationwide got a shot when the vaccine was first offered. The report suggests many workers are skeptical that it works, and they believe viruses don't spread easily from them to those they care for.
10 GOP senators met with President Biden at the White House, but it's not clear if the president will consider their slimmed-down version of a COVID-19 relief bill. The $600 billion plan calls for direct checks with the amount capped at $1,000, and the money would only go to low-income families. Now, this is a sharp contrast to the president's $1.9 trillion proposal. That includes $1,400 checks for everyone and a $15 federal minimum wage.
Coming up on Denver 7 News at 10, insults, threats, and public bickering. Discussing politics online can seem like a losing battle.
We are addicted to outrage nowadays. We like things that get us riled up, that shock us.
In some ways, this probably is the most we've ever been engaged in politics.
We're taking a 360 look at social media's role in politics and how things could change moving forward.
A really warm Tuesday coming up, but also our next chance of snow in the 7-day.
And the end of a rocky relationship. Nolan Arenado's move to St. Louis becomes official.